Top of the morning, traders. This is the wake up call. We've had very little action overnight except for a move lower in the New Zealand USD. Most of the pairs have been moving sideways in anticipation of the BOE and ECB rate decisions. The pound tried to make a move lower but has popped higher after the BOE decision and is now once again in its back in its resistance zone here between 159.60 and 159. I guess I can't really call it the resistance zone. But more importantly, with this pair, any move lower will more likely find strong resistance right here at the 50 fib at 159.03. So I'm hesitant to take a move short unless we get a break of that level. If we do move down there, that could be a good opportunity to go long. What I would be looking for though is a push higher in this pair, and if we can get a break above the 160.40 level, which capped a price accident after the Obama rally, we could be on our way for a push higher into the end of the week towards that 161.80, 162 area once again. Now the Euro USD, the ECB is expected to remain on hold also. And we could see a push higher in the pair, but you'd have to wait until after the press conference with Draghi. What will be important is you can see that the pair is below still the 200-day moving average, which currently comes around 128.20. It'd be nice to see the pair move above this level if we do get a pop. But now if we don't get a pop and Draghi says something unexpected or they lower interest rates, if we get a firm move below this point 382 127.35 level, we could be on our way lower towards the 50 fib at 126.02 over to finish the week. So these are what we're going to be watching. So and also I wouldn't take contradicting clearance. Obviously I wouldn't go long the pound and short the euro. That would be a recipe for something one would go bad. So what we're watching here is just basically this resistance zone, and now actually it'll be about the 127, the break of that low, 127.19, and we'll move down to the 50 fib or up to 128.85 level. The next pair to take a look at is the Aussie. The Aussie has just been consolidating sideways. It had a pop higher last night after employment data, but I really couldn't find any momo from that. The 50 fib has held up though at the 103.86 level, and it does look like the pair is trying to make a rally higher. We could get a push higher for sure following the data from the ECB today. As I've told you guys, I've had sell signals on all three of these pairs that I've been holding because the euro is sitting right at support, same as the pound. I just explained the risk reward level, and the Aussie because it's sitting in this resistance zone right here. I would have wanted to see a break of all those areas. Let's take a look at the New Zealand USD. You can see the pair after disappointing jobs data yesterday moved down, but it couldn't grab any momentum from the move lower. Currently it has supported 81.50 or more. If I was going to go long this pair, I might want to wait to see if we get a push down to the 81.10 level because the risk reward is better there and it has strong support, and it's also the range bottom. If we do that, we could go long there. I'm looking for a move up to the 83. The CAD is just consolidating sideways. The yen is still trading in between the 80.60, 81 level and 79.50, 78.85. If anything though, I do favor the move higher in the yen. With the Bank of Japan always looking for more quantitative easing possibilities. The Great Britain JPY is interesting because you can see it did break below strong resistance here, and it looked like it was on its way to the 50 fib before breaking higher post data. The last pair though is the Euro JPY. You can see it has broken below this descending trend line and is currently moving lower to test the 101.6 level. It will be interesting to watch the price action following the results. If we do get a move lower, you could use this pair as a good proxy to go short, or you could go long this pair depending if the data is positive. If we get a pop back higher, and more likely if you get a pop higher above the trend line around 102.35, or that's a lot of pips. If you get a move above the last 4-hour bar, you could go long, put your stops below, looking for a push back up, and you could ultimately try to make a run all the way up to the 105 level, but probably take some off, and maybe at the 103.30, then 104 and so forth. All right, everybody, this is the wake up call. Good luck trading today, and keep a look on the Twitter feed. All right.